Hey there, guys. Welcome back. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to actually run you through a few different things in our own sales funnel and messaging, how we put it all together, what targeting looks like. So I'm just going to dive in and step you through this. Now, let me share my screen. The first thing we're going to do is look at our follow-up sequences, and I'm just going to talk to you about this. Why this is a good place to start is ultimately, we want to have this in place before we even consider starting to generate leads. So, share our screen. Okay, so this is our actual follow-up sequence that occurs. So what we want to do, this is a trigger that we've set up within our CRM. So we want to trigger it based on a customer booking the appointment. Now, once that has been booked in by an agent, the following things are going to happen. So the calendar invite gets sent straight away across to me as the salesperson, someone else, whoever's doing sales. It also gets sent to the prospect. Then we tag in the CRM as being booked for a sales call. We send a confirmation email straight away to the prospect as well, sending them the details. So they've got an email, but then also the calendar straight away. Then we add it automatically straight away into the pipeline and as a booked sales call. So straight away, it's gone into our sales pipeline, and whoever's doing sales, it's going to be tagged as their user, and we can start to see that in the pipeline and manage it from there. Now, we also have an introduction process as well. So we do an SMS 30 minutes out after that was booked, sending it to the prospect saying, hey, looking forward to meeting you, and details have been emailed through to you, and calendar should be in your calendar. So straight away, we've done sort of an introduction, we've confirmed everything's there, and we're good to go. That's the sequence so far. Now, the next step is 24 hours before the appointment. We have an appointment email reminder. Next hour, an hour beforehand is a appointment reminder as well. And then the all-important 15-minute SMS prior to the meeting as well. So that's really, I find that really, really strong. And then 10 minutes into the meeting, we actually send out an email directly through to the salesperson saying, hey, what was the outcome of this meeting? And they can simply click a button and it changes where they sit in the pipeline, as well as then sending out emails if they're no-shows, SMSs if they're no-shows, asking to rebook. So we try to automate as much as possible. All right, so next step from here is we're just going to look at our targeting. So this is one of the most important things that you should get right in terms of your targeting within an outbound campaign. So what we want to do here is think about what industry filters we're going to work on. So these are potential industry filters based on who we're looking at the moment for this particular client. So this one's very heavily construction and engineering. So we don't use all of these at once. We might start at just construction and engineering and then move into some of these others as well. Typical people who we can contact within that business. So the job title, the location, and then the employee headcount. Those are the 4 key targeting filters that we use to determine what we're doing. And then from there, it's about creating really strong, compelling messaging. And quite often what we do is have 2, 3, 4, 5 different phone scripts that our callers can use. And then we're working on optimizing that based on what happens on the phone and the feedback that we're getting. Now, one consideration that we do have here as well is we get really clear what the offer is for our client, the outcome you get is, and we talk that way within our phone scripts. All right, final thing we need to do is measure. Now, I'm going to show you a dashboard of March so far. It's the 11th of March, so there's not a lot of stats in here as yet. You can see we set KPIs for our months across a monthly rate for number of leads that we generate, number of outbound dials, chats, and bookings we generate, number of sales calls we book, number of sales calls we have, number of sales that we generate, and our revenue target, then our percentages for show rate and close rate. And we track these. So these get updated every single week so that we can see how we're tracking towards that. So this was updated after the first week of March. And as you can see, we're tracking okay. So our dials are good. Our chats are good as well. Our booking rate doesn't look great, so we need to lift that there. We are doing a bit more targeting and qualifying at the moment, so the leads that we are getting are actually stronger. So I'm not so concerned about that. We've closed one deal already for the month, and we've had 8 calls booked and 4 actually had. So our show rate's a little bit low, close rate's a little bit higher than expected, but those are the key stats that you want to be tracking through any good campaign. So make sure that you're tracking those, and then you can assess how you're going along the way. That's it for today, guys. That's what I wanted to lift the lid on for you so that you can see exactly what it takes to have a really great outbound system that actually works in 2026.